Hi, my name's Mark Joseph Yoakum, and this is E.A.T, Expat in Asia Travels. I'm still in Phuket, Thailand. I'm sitting on my balcony. It's Saturday, March the 6th, 2026. That wonderful backdrop back there is the Rome Hotel, which has been under reconstruction for a long time. It closed during COVID. And the Burmese workers will start arriving pretty soon, and they'll work up until evening every day except for the Buddhist holiday earlier this week. Okay. Last month I uploaded a very long video about my 19 years as a teacher, all in Phuket. I left out some really important bits. All of my in-house teaching. About 2007, I started doing what we call in-house teaching, which meant I did extra classes, usually on the weekends or the evenings, at the ECC offices in the basement of Central Festival. We later moved to Limelight. We moved around a little bit post-COVID. And my first 4 students were 4 very lovely 20-something women. Am, who worked in a bank. There was Gift, whose mother was some high official with Phuket Education. There was Gift. I don't remember the last girl's name. I have something I could look it up on, but that's packed already. Anyway, that first course was upper intermediate. We used a new Headway book. That led to lots of other in-house. I did young kids. My youngest started when she was 3 years old, Tong Kao, and I taught her up until COVID, when everything kind of stopped. And that led to different things, IELTS, TOEFL classes, and banking staff. I started out with Krung Sri Bank and taught them, 2008, up until COVID, so 12 years. I taught Krung Sri classes, three classes a year during the course. The course usually ran from July or August until late November or early December. And I taught tellers and other customer service staff, sometimes the branch managers for Krung Sri Bank. Usually have 15 to 20 students. There was usually a beginner class, pre-intermediate, and advanced. And we went through interviews and placement tests, but ultimately which level they were placed in depended on their schedule at the bank. I had, there were classes Tuesday and Thursday mornings, and then Tuesday and Thursday evenings, and then the advanced class was 3.5 hours on Saturdays. A lot of fun, a lot of great experience. To this day, if I visit almost any Krung Sri Bank staff, bank branch, there's usually at least a few staff members who remember me. If I go into my home branch, Central Festival, I think there's about 8 or 9 of my former students who work there. And it's like a family reunion. If I have a problem, boy, is it resolved quickly and with so much energy and joy. It's always fun for me to go in there, and I'm going to miss that. One of the things I'm going to miss most about living in Phuket, just bank visits are very pleasant here because of that. My favorite that kind of class was the command staff of the 3rd Navy District of the Royal Thai Navy, headquartered in Al Makam, Phuket, high on the tip of Panwa Cape. I had a wonderful view of Chalong Bay from my classroom. And that was great because at the end of the course, they took me out on the patrol boat and we cruised around the bay. And a few months later, I got this call. Yeah, U.S. Navy ship coming. Would you like to join us? We're going to board the ship and walk around. And it turned out it was an aircraft carrier. I believe it was the Theodore Roosevelt, very new, big aircraft carrier. And we went out and they made me wear this Royal Thai Navy cap and this windbreaker, which felt very odd being on a U.S. Navy ship. And I was in the U.S. Navy Reserve Officers Training Corps when I was very, very young. uh, so that was a bit of an odd experience because they asked me, are you in the Thai Navy? I said, for today, yes. So I had lots of great experiences, and that led to being promoted. They created an entire position for me called Deputy Head Teacher of ECC, and I was in charge of all the English camps and other away activities for quite a few years. Usually we do 3-day away trips at some resort, usually between 100 to, our biggest was 800 students from a school. And we'd have 3 days, 2 nights of games and activities. They'd put on a show at the end. And those were a lot of fun. I was responsible for recruiting the teachers, making the schedules, making all the materials, buying snacks and gifts. It was a lot of responsibility, but a lot of fun. And there for a while, I was Santa. I was Santa every year, and it became the ECC Roadshow. Myself and our branch manager, I've mentioned him before, Kun Anason, great guy. He and I would go to different schools, and it was usually used as a recruiting tool to get more school contracts. And we'd put on this big Christmas show. And boy, those Santa suits were hot, and kids would tug on your beard. At one point, I had this whole kind of latex mask so they couldn't pull the beard off. Everything was attached. And actually, this past year was the first year that I did not do a Christmas show at all. I did still go to the school dressed as Santa, though, and that was an extra day. Anyway, also, I've been teaching the last couple of weeks. Just training to finish up the contract for the final exams. I went in, as they told me, the exam schedule was the 9th, 10th, and 11th of March. And then that was the last day of school, March 11th. And I knew that months ago, and my flight is March 13th. And I'm like, okay, perfect, I can help you out. I also did kindergarten interviews last Saturday morning. So I've been active in the school, but I went in, and we had a Buddhist holiday on Tuesday, which, hey, check out the shopping video that's going to upload before this one. Before, very crowded today. Everybody is not working because of the Buddhist holiday.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we present E.A.T in Thailand. Present by.
But I ended up giving all the final exams on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this past week, and spent the afternoon yesterday marking those exams and submitting the final scores, because they had a certificate ceremony for DARE, the drug abuse something education, something DARE, DARE. We had that in my schools in the U.S. starting about when I was a senior in high school in 1984. Anyway, it was a lot of fun working with the kids and stuff, and I will be there. They will be there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, a couple of days ago, they told us, oh, we'd like you to work until March 13th. Now, the 12th, I planned on my final cleaning day here in the apartment, scrubbing the floors and that sort of thing, but I can do that at night. So I'll go there. I don't know why they want us there. Okay, maybe filling out some extra paperwork. Who knows? Okay, helping clean the classroom. Who knows? Anyway, I'm up for that. And on the 13th, they also want us there, but I talked to my boss at Mr. English Agency. Great guy. He's the one who hired me at ECC back originally when he worked there. So he said, okay, we'll make arrangements, whatever. Uh, so the morning of the 13th, I'm meeting my landlord here for the final checkout. Hopefully, I get my whole deposit back, okay, or at least a significant amount of it. And then I'm going to have a van take me to the airport because I'm loaded down with stuff. I'm still trying to lighten the load, but I paid for 30 extra kilograms on Malaysia Airlines. I get 20 kilograms free according to the ticket, so hopefully they'll honor that. It's a code share with Firefly, so that's my one worry. And today I'm going to purchase a total of 50 kilograms with Air Asia. That's my first flight. And I have a new scale, so I'm going to make sure that I'm under the limits, figure out the last things to jettison. I still have a box that weighs 18 kilograms with my stamp albums and a couple other books. So I may have to leave a couple of those behind, saving that for last. Okay, final weight, and then figure that out. And I'm planning to ask my boss if maybe I can store that box at the company offices. We'll see. Okay, we'll see if I get to that point. Okay, and for today, I'm waiting for a fellow teacher to come and pick up some of my furniture. I advertised it on the teachers group a couple of nights ago. I still have several bookcases. I have 3 large cabinets that are good for clothes or whatever. I have a video ring stand, which I used exactly one time. And a few other things she's coming to pick up. So I'm going to haul those downstairs so she doesn't have to trudge up the 3 stories to my apartment. And then after that, I thought about doing some blogging and wrapping up a few other things. Trying to sort out stuff, but I can do that at night just as easily. Something I can't do at night is my one remaining bucket list for Phuket, which is plane spotting. Mai Khao Beach, the planes come in through the airport very low, and I've always wanted to go up there. It's a little bit problematic because I can't figure out a direct way to get to the beach. So my plan is to take the airport bus, 100 baht to the airport, and then walk outside and find a motorbike taxi who will take me the rest of the way. I can probably order one Bolt, so I make sure I have an internet connection. I haven't added any data onto my phone in a while, so I'll do that this morning, and I'll do that this afternoon. Okay, I don't know if I'll be out there too long. But the buses run to come back until about 10 o'clock or something, so got plenty of time. All right, so I will do that, and then tomorrow I'll write the Sunday summary. I might do some pre-writing tonight. There might be some video clips. I don't know if I'll go to Lard Yai, the walking street in Phuket town, tomorrow evening. I went last week. But I just got so angry because there's so many people just shoving their way through and not watching where others are walking. And the whole street's supposed to be alcohol free and smoke free, but a lot of people, Russians mostly, I think, it's the Middle Eastern, are just standing there blowing smoke into people's faces and dropping ashes on fresh food while they're looking at it and stuff. supposed to be non-smoking in the entire area. They used to have teams of police officers enforcing it, and they would come around and find all these people sitting on the steps thinking they were immune to it. A couple of specific nationalities who, first of all, they ignore all the no smoking signs. So every time I turned around, I was getting smoke blown in my face, which I don't like. And especially since the whole area is supposed to be no smoking, no alcohol, but a lot of them were drunk as well from one of these two nationalities. And just everybody shoving. People don't know how to walk. I'm very good at walking and threading through, but and usually rudely. So I just got frustrated. I didn't buy anything to eat. I was going to look for a souvenir or something. I did some filming, but my comments need to be edited out because, yeah, I was very frustrated. So I might go there tomorrow evening and shoot another video. I'll go earlier. Maybe it won't be so crowded. And then work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The students will be there. A few of them already gave me gifts on Friday, and I shot a little I love you video. Me too. Is this a good time to tell you you all failed the exam? Yeah, my students are very, very sweet, and I love them to death. It's a great class to end my Thailand teaching career with. I couldn't be happier. Even if it had been the class I had during term 1 of this year, Ban Mariab School. My homeroom was P2/2, and boy, they were little monsters. I'm so happy that I have this group of kids, P5/4 IEP, in my homeroom at Bang Mang Niao School, ending my 19 years as a teacher out here. And I computed the other day, not counting English camps, because I don't have any records of the students who attended our English camps and all those Christmas parties and stuff. But as far as in the classroom, I have taught a total of 4,250 students. And I have lived in Thailand, been in Thailand. I took out the few trips I made elsewhere. Oh, now I can't remember the number. 7,250, I want to say. I'm going to make a thank you Thailand video with all my statistics. Lots of funny statistics, random statistics, how many bribes I paid, how many monkeys stole my lunch, that sort of thing. Okay, but that'll be my final video I upload on the way to the airport, maybe on Friday. Okay, but I think that's going to be my Thailand wrap-up video. I'm going to interweave a few short clips I've made over the last week or so in here. And hopefully I do get out to the Maikel beach for the plane spotting, and that will be a separate video. And after that, I think probably, the Thank You Thailand video, and then it's going to be, hey, welcome to Siem Reap. This is where I am. Coming soon.